There we go. Fish on. That feels like a little better one, guys. Just deeper head shakes. Not a giant, but it's another good fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, good fish. Yep, good fish. Hey everyone, we just made it back to Quinte. We got all set up. It's 10 to 3 right now. Bite's probably going to start around, I would predict around 4 p.m. We're in the exact same spot that we were earlier this morning. We ended up with 6 fish this morning, so we kept our limit. So today is just for catch and release. We're looking for a really nice big Quinte gold bar, hopefully something, in the 25 to even 30-inch range if we're lucky enough. So stick with me. Let's see if we can put a hurting on these fish. It's early season. The fish are always aggressive, or I shouldn't say always, but the fish are often aggressive. And because they're less pressured, they're typically easier to catch this time of year. So stick with me. Let's see if we can put a couple fish topside. And same as earlier, if you guys didn't see the last video, we have about 3 inches of black ice and about 1.5 inches of white ice. It's well within my comfort zone, but if you're gonna come out, it's early in the season, make sure you have the proper safety equipment and you're checking along the way. I'm wearing a striker suit. I had some ice picks and used a spud bar in order to make my pathway out here. Like I said, fishing the same spot we fished yesterday, so wish me luck. Let's see what we can do today. Firing up. That one's firing up. There we go, guys. Didn't get that one on the flasher. Didn't get that one on camera on the flasher, but hey, we got a fish on the ice. We're not skunked. That one came in and just rifled up. That was pretty much exactly how you want them. Nice fish, guys. Not a giant by any stretch. It's that same year class of fish that we were catching earlier. I cleaned the ones up from earlier. They are males. This is probably about a 3, maybe 4-year-old male, so it's a young fish. This is they turned out to be about 16 inches each, and this one would probably be about the exact same, cookie cutter. But the fish made it really easy for me. It just came in, fired right up off the bottom and absolutely smoked it. But I'm gonna get back down there. We're in that prime strike zone. It's about 20 after 4, so we got about 20 minutes till sunset and about 30 minutes of fishing after that. So let's see if we can get into another one. Definitely feels nice to put a fish on the ice. They're not big and we haven't ran into a big one yet, but it's still so much fun, especially when you see them rifle up on the screen like that. That one was just fired up and didn't even think twice, just rifled up and ate it. Love when fish make it real easy for me. That fish was no exception to that. Just made it super, super, super easy. How? I think at one point there was 3 fish on me there. 2 for sure. All right, let's drop another bait down really quick. Give them, see if they'll come back. Take a look at something different. Oh, that is so frustrating. I don't know how I didn't get eaten there. I was just ready, locked and loaded. There was 2 fish for sure. The one was chasing really aggressively. Chased it 4 feet off bottom, didn't commit. Then the second one, it was sitting probably 2 feet below it, peeled up like it was gonna finish the job, didn't eat. First one dropped back, second one disappeared, dropped down to it, chased up again, didn't commit. Oh, that is incredibly frustrating. That's actually shocking. shocked that neither of those fish ate. There's just so much going on there. I was sure I was going to get bit. It just never happened. That's crazy. Thinking about switching it up, but the fish just looked like they were going to eat. I'm not sure what turned them off there. Don't know if it was my jigging cadence or what, but probably have about 20 minutes of this bite window left, so hoping we can find something else. I'm literally floored we did not get bit there. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, there's another one. Come on. I'm going to slow down my cadence a little bit. There we go, fish on. Finally. Nice walleye. Oh. Well, at least I didn't have to wait too long from that last fish. Barely hooked. Barely hooked. Hey guys, just put another one topside. This is about a 22-inch walleye. Very cool looking fish, very light colored, and you can see right here, I don't know if you can see because of the backdrop, but he's got a dark spot, or she's got a dark spot. This one didn't take too much convincing. I absolutely couldn't believe I didn't get hit on those last fish, but hey, this one definitely made up for it. So gonna get this fish back, and hey, we still got about 15 minutes of the bite window left, so cheers. All right, I got that one. I slowed down the cadence a little bit. Managed to get bit. Kissed it again. No way that fish disappears, right? Oh, still there, just dropped down. Still thinking. This is quite the game of cat and mouse with this one. Come on. Oh, it's disappearing. Don't do that, don't do that. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Come on. There we go, fish on. That feels like a little better one, guys. Just deeper head shakes, not a giant, but it's another good fish. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, good fish, yep, good fish. Nice walleye. barely hooked. Just barely hooked on the outside of the mouth. The fish kissed it twice and had to keep working it, but managed to get the job done there. It's been a little tough for this evening, but got another fish. This one's probably about 20 inches or so. Beautiful Bay of Quinte walleye. This one took 3 times up and down, up and down, up and down, and finally committed. It kissed it the first 2 times and actually decided to eat it the last time. This one also has that little dark mark on the back fin. I don't know if I've just never noticed that, but awesome. Beautiful Bay of Quinte walleye. This is why you get out early season, if you can, if it's safe, because the fish are usually very aggressive and not nearly as spooky. Let's get this one back. We still got a little bit of time. Maybe we'll get another one. Woo! Buddy heater did not like that. Not that the importance of electronics are debated much nowadays, but that fish right there is a perfect example of why it's so important to have your electronics and how useful that they can be. That fish chased me up and down 3 separate times. It came up, chased it back down, and came up 4 feet off bottom each time. And then on the third go around, I was expecting that bite and I was able to connect with that fish. If I was not fishing with electronics, it would have been really, really, really hard to pick up on that bite. It was ever so slight. That fish had barely, just barely picked it up. So pretty much what I'm saying by that is, if you're out here fishing, or with that fish in particular, there was about a 0% chance I probably would have caught it without the help of electronics. And what I'm saying by that is, if you're coming out and you're planning on fishing Quinte, what I recommend is, if you can afford it, at least getting something cheap. For what you get, there's a much bigger difference between not having a flasher and having a flasher than having the cheapest flasher electronics on the market and having a Garmin Live Scope or a Humminbird Mega Live or what have you. Some great options: Humminbird Ice 35, Vexlar FL8, Markham VX1P. A lot of these you can find on Kijiji for between $250 and $350 Canadian. And these older units are pretty much bulletproof. And you'll see the difference in your success rate almost immediately, because not only will you know what depth you're fishing in, but you'll know whether or not fish are in the area you're in, not whether or not they're biting. Because those first 3 fish I had come through, I didn't connect with any of them. If I didn't have my electronics, I wouldn't even know they existed. So it's just something really important to keep in mind, or just something to consider before your next trip out. Oh, that one's firing. That one came in hot. Hardly marking my bait. Hardly marking my bait. Oh, such a light bite again. Oh my goodness. Just barely took it. Woo! Got him! Well, I don't know how it's gonna look from this angle, but the main camera is definitely dead. Another small one, probably 16-incher, but super happy. Can't complain. This is number 4 this evening. The bite turned on really late. It's about 20 minutes after dark, so not much of a bite window left, but I'm probably gonna stick it out for another 15 minutes and see if we can, find a lucky fish. All right, everyone, I'm recording this outro on a GoPro, but that is going to be the end of today's video. It was another great day on Quinte, or a great outing on Quinte. Same day, 2 videos. Managed to get 4 fish for about a little under 2 hours, so can't complain. Little more size in this video than the last one, but still not those big, giant Quinte gold bars that I'm looking for, so can't complain. Would take these fish all day long. If you guys really enjoy this content, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. I'm a small YouTuber hoping to grow a little bit of a channel, so if you like Quinte ice fishing, or if you like float fishing for steelhead and salmon, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video.